This is the Franchise Basketball Insider, presented by Massengale Eye Care, Oklahoma City's leading eye care provider since 1989. Call 631-2020.
Greetings, Thunder fans. We're all even in the best-of-7 series between the Oklahoma City Thunder and the San Antonio Spurs after a 111-97 Thunder win tonight inside Chesapeake Energy Arena. Kevin Durant did not miss a field goal in the fourth quarter, scoring 41 points total, and the Thunder outscored the Spurs 34-16 in the final frame to run to the 111-97 victory. Let's go to the podium first. Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook.
Kevin, they just scored 16 points in the fourth. You held Kawhi scoreless. You defended him most of the fourth quarter. What did you see in terms of your defensive effort as a team and individually in that fourth?
Well, I didn't do anything individually. It was all a team effort. Kawhi's a great player. He got past me a few times, and my bigs did a great job of helping and closing out to their man. So we do everything together. And 16 points is quarter. That's a great quarter for us defensively. So we gotta look at that and see how we can try to sustain it. So it was a good, hard-fought game, man. We played hard all the way through. No matter what happened, we got down early. We couldn't score, but we just kept playing hard, and we was able to, chip into the lead and take the lead late in the fourth.
Yeah, okay. Cliff Brunt, Associated Press. Kevin, you've been consistent all year, but not too many explosions like this. How important was it for you, and how did it feel to get into this kind of a zone, especially in a game that y'all needed like this?
Yeah, when we have a deep team, those 40-point nights, they don't come a lot. And, just try to be consistent with what I do. And, I know at any given moment I can go off and hit a few shots. So, I just try to stay with it, just play as hard as I can on both ends of the floor and leave it all out there and live with the results. So my teammates did a great job of sticking with me and finding me and giving me easy baskets and screening for me and sacrificing their bodies for me, and I'm definitely grateful for it. So after they do all of that, it's on me to finish a shot and just stick to, the fundamentals I've been practicing since I was a kid. So, we got to stick with it.
Yeah, Kevin, you seem to really enjoy that last 2 minutes. You hit the corner three and did a little hop. What were your emotions down knowing that, hey, we put this behind us, we're 2-2, it's a brand new series?
I just try to stay in the moment. We still had a couple minutes left in the game. Our crowd was phenomenal tonight, probably the loudest I've ever heard them. And, I just tried to stay in the moment. Obviously it's 2-2. We got a huge game coming up on their home floor, but, just try to stay, in the presence of, tonight and worry about tonight. And our whole team did a great job. Randy Foy deserves a lot of credit for coming in and not playing the whole series and hitting big shots for us. Dion, who was stuck with it. Russell was phenomenal tonight in controlling the game and, making sure we were in our sets all night. So a lot of credit goes to the rest of the team, not just me.
Travis Singleton, BlackAthlete.net. Can you just talk about what it meant to you to have your mom out there, on Mother's Day for a special game that you just had?
It's just special to have family there, especially on Mother's Day. I spent so many of them with my mom. So to go out there and, be living out a dream I had since a kid that she supported since I was a kid means a lot. So I'm sure my teammates feel the same way.
Eric Horn, the Oklahoman. Russell, when you followed up Dion's miss with that rebound and got it to him, that seemed like a wild sequence. What was going on in that sequence that you saw?
Just try to compete. I saw Dion on the break, just making sure, try to secure it if he did miss, and he happened to miss, and my job was try to get the rebound and sustain a possession.
It seemed like you gained your composure after that first technical in the first quarter. I mean, is that something that was important to you to be able to calm down and get back into the game at that juncture?
I was fine. My job is to try to control my team and put us in position and to make us successful. All night I try to focus on that part of my game and find ways to help us win games, and that's what I try to do.
You got to give him credit. He was great. I don't know how else to say it. He was fantastic.
Next question.
You kept Westbrook pretty good in check, but some of their supporting cast came through. Adams with a big game, Waiters. What got anything that you could see that got them going?
Down the stretch in the fourth quarter, a couple of things. We made too many mistakes. just not remembering who we were guarding and how we wanted to play. But having said that, they out-toughed us. They battered us on the board, and at the same time they had some other players that joined in and made shots. So those guys making shots, it's a great job they did on the board, out-toughing us. And Durant having a great night, got him a game.
Just they made some mistakes, and we capitalized off them, especially those two. Those two were ridiculous. They just made some huge plays down the stretch that really separated us, and then,
This morning we talked about how Russ said he wants to get you more involved. It seemed like you got more offensive opportunities. You feel like that helped open things up for everybody?
It did. Just kept them honest, because they were obviously trying to shut down KD and overload on them as they do. And so, all that does is just free them up, and then they could, get their shots off. That's all it was, mate.
Is this the most physical game of the series?
Pardon?
Is this the most physical game of the series?
Nah, mate, they've all been the same. Just some clashes. It's awesome, though. It's good stuff.
Stephen, what was it like watching Kevin do what he did in the fourth?
No idea. No, I didn't even pay attention, but honestly, just too caught up with all my jobs that I had to do. So, Leslie told me that he scored 41. I just went straight over the top of the head, bro. Didn't even know.
When you heard the results, how did you feel?
I'm just happy that we won. Don't really care how many points we scored, but he's good. Put it that way, he's good.
This being my first year here, just the environment the last two games here has been absolutely incredible, and I really appreciate. I know the guys do. Just what the fans, do during the games, and just how loud the place was, and what great energy there was the last two games. I thought our guys, came back. I thought we battled and we fought. I don't think we're a team that's always perfect, but I think we have gotten better and we have improved and we have grown. But the one thing about them is I think there's a lot of fight, there's a lot of character, there's a lot of resiliency, and today was good to see them battle and fight through. It wasn't an easy game. We were playing from behind, obviously, for most of the three quarters, but our guys just kept battling, and I thought we gave a great defensive effort in the fourth quarter, and they're a terrific team, and it was great to be able to get a win today.
I want to just play hard. That's what it was. Just left it all out there. We knew it was going to be a tough game coming in. We just want to get one back, and we just play hard, real hard, and just try to make it tough for them on the defensive end. And I think everybody did a tremendous job of just buying in, and what's important is just playing together.
They have an answer throughout the game for everything you guys do, but in the fourth quarter you're down, you still come back, put them away, close out this game. Where has the maturity of this team grown maybe throughout this playoff series?
I think we're growing a lot. We learn each game, try to get better by, going back, watching film, seeing the mistakes we made and trying to correct it for the next game. And, just staying poised. It's a good team over there, so we know they're going to run their offense. We're just trying to, do what we got to do.
Okay, that'll do it for this edition of the Franchise Basketball Insider. Oklahoma City will practice at home inside the Integris Development Center at noon on Monday before chartering to San Antonio to get set for their Tuesday 7 o'clock game inside the AT&T Center. It's the best-of-3 series now between the Thunder and the Spurs after Oklahoma City prevails tonight 111-97. That's the Franchise Basketball Insider. I'm David Garrett for Oklahoma's New Sound for Sports, 107.7 The Franchise in Oklahoma City and 107.9 The Franchise in Tulsa.